If you don't fuck with 6ix9ine but you fuck with Megan Thee Stallion, you're a fucking rat, my G. She's a fucking rat bitch.
Good evening, America, and welcome to New November Presents Look One Time for the one time tongue in the butt, all wild, all crazy. This is your host, Izzy Baby, and today we got Chromazz in one corner, and in the other corner we got Meg Thee Stallion. Now, a lot of you are probably asking the same thing I was asking when I first heard the name Chromazz, and that is, who the fuck is Chromazz? Now, being that we are from America, a lot of us, we may be sleeping on Miss Chromazz because in her mind, from what I've gathered, she believes that she's one of the top, let me scratch that. She believes she is the top female rap artist coming out of Toronto, Canada. Sure, shit, that's not the point. The point is, nobody heard of her on my end until she said what she said about Meg Thee Stallion. Now, what did Chromazz say about Meg Thee Stallion? Well, recently Meg Thee Stallion went out and she said that Tory Lanez indeed was the one who pulled the trigger on those precious feet. They said that she's saying that Tory did it. And everybody's like, shame on you, Tory, as they've been for the last couple weeks, months. Nobody has came to Tory's defense, I will say, until now. And this isn't even really her coming to Tory's defense. Chromazz says to Meg Thee Stallion, or to us rather, if you support the Stallion and you denounce 6ix9ine, then you're fake, because Meg Thee Stallion is and I quote, she is a fucking rat bitch. Whoa. That's the first time I ever heard anybody talk that spicy about the Stallion at all. But I would say it's a great chess move for someone like Chromazz, because I don't fucking know who Chromazz is. Chromazz just happens to be from Toronto, same as Tory Lanez, or Brampton, around the Toronto area, same as Tory Lanez. So why not come to bat for your Canadian brother, right? Being that it give you a larger platform than the one that you were standing on right now, beefing with Meg Thee Stallion, who is just featured on arguably the hottest song of the summer in WAP. My problem with you, Chromazz, beautiful lady, but my problem with you, Chromazz, is, do you understand that 6ix9ine called the cops? I mean, he told the cops everything. He called them saying, hey, look, this is what's going on. Can you get me some help? Can you get me out of this situation? They said, sure, buddy, come tell us everything you know. Matter of fact, we'll come to you, right? Meg Thee Stallion, at first, said that all she said was that her feet were cut and she knew nothing else about anything else going on inside the car when asked by police, right? Now she's going on to say that there was arguments inside the car. She gets out the car. Somebody, Tory, took a couple shots at her feet. She gets back in the car, and that's at that point where we come in, as is the media. That's where we see what we saw. Another thing about 6ix9ine that I think that you have to understand, Chromazz, is that 6ix9ine was never a victim. That's what a lot of people got to understand. Akon, you too, but that's a separate story. 6ix9ine was never a victim. He was a ringleader, an orchestrator of these terrible acts, these quote mob hits that he was putting out on people. This is coming out of his mind. Meg Thee Stallion was never claiming to be a big bad blood. She was never claiming to be the king of New York. She was never claiming any of that. So Meg Thee Stallion was a victim by circumstance. The circumstances are not fully, I mean, we don't have the full story because Tory Lanez refuses to speak to this point. But we do have new evidence that he was indeed the shooter, coming from Meg's mouth for the first time yesterday. Now, does Chromazz give a fuck about snitching? Does she give a fuck about the streets? Chromazz probably does not give a fuck about any of that. As I said before, Chromazz is looking for a platform. Chromazz has that platform. Now, the question is, what becomes of this? Does Meg Thee Stallion clap back at Chromazz on wax? Does she diss her in a song? Or does she let this Canadian woman speak her piece and move on to her bigger and better things that she obviously has waiting for her? Because ain't nothing stopping the Stallion. Shit, 2 bullets couldn't stop the Stallion. You heard me? Shit, they kill horses when the leg... All right, look. Besides the point, what do you guys think she should do? Me personally, I think she should just let it water under the bridge. Chromazz don't got no diss track on her, so I mean, really, it's just talk. Just talk like anybody else. But calling somebody a fucking rat bitch sounds like she got a dog in this fight, man. Let me know. As always, thank you for listening. I appreciate y'all. Tune in for the next one, man.
You shot me, and you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying.